Casey, tough loss for the boys. How'd you see it?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the referee made the right call. I would have been livid if it went the other way and one of their players pulled one of mine back and didn't send him off. So it was the right decision and something we have to learn from. The boys fought hard all night, but they weren't out of the game until the last second, until the final whistle blew. So proud of the way they worked through the whole game, but disappointed that it's a team that at home we could have got points out of.
Mate, the boys seemed to be a lot in their half, couldn't get down there, but obviously they defended really well, but just couldn't get down the other end.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it really tight, probably the first 25 minutes of the second half, and then really have a go in the last sort of 10, 15, 20 minutes of the game as well. So, and try to snatch one back and then hopefully snatch another. But we conceded really quick in the second half and made it really tough. So we had to bide our time even more then and not push people forward and get three against all of a sudden, then the game's out the door. So, we pushed on in the last sort of 12 minutes of the game with 3-4-2, I think it was, which you won't hear very often around the place. But and they did really well. They worked their guts out and they pressured them and they come to a few half little chances here and there. And the whole club and the team's on a learning curve. And that was one of those games where we threw away the points a bit. And you don't like throwing away points. There's games where you get beaten and you can accept it. And there's games where you win and you go, we deserve those points. But that one we kind of, after 20 minutes, even though we were 1-0 down, I was like, we're still in this and we could win this game. But getting a man sent off, I said to the boys in the dressing room now that I think we've realised that we can't play with 10 men every week. Okay, we've done it 3 times this year and we've lost all 3 games. So let's keep everyone on the field from now on. So.
Good idea. Mate, just finally, any individual players that really stood up tonight that you thought were impressed with the game?
Well, Steve's been the goalkeeper's been our most consistent player, and he made some great saves, and he's got that real hatred of losing as well, which I like. So he's probably the standout. I mean, Joel Hancock as well at the back. He weighs about 52 kilos, but he thinks he weighs about 152 kilos, and he's smashing his own body around. So those two really stood out tonight, and overall, they all, made me look good as a coach because the work rate and the way they fight the whole time is something that, I'd hope that all of my teams would have.